The Primitive Black Nations of C.S. Rafinesque, a 19th century enigma. In the early 19th century, while the American landscape was still being mapped and its history was being codified by European settlers, a prolific and eccentric scholar named Constantine Samuel Rafinesque published a series of claims that challenged the standard narrative of American history. In the autumn 1832 edition of his self-published periodical, The Atlantic Journal and Friend of Knowledge, Rafinesque released an article titled The Primitive Black Nations of America. This document remains a focal point for those exploring pre-Columbian history and the complex ethnic tapestry of the ancient Americas. Who was C.S. Rafinesque? Rafinesque was a polymath, a man of immense knowledge across dozens of fields, including botany, zoology, linguistics, and archaeology. Born in Turkey to French and German parents, he eventually settled in the United States, where he was a professor at Transylvania University. Though he was a brilliant scientist who named thousands of plant species, he was often viewed as an outsider by the academic establishment. His work was characterized by a restless curiosity and a willingness to speculate where others remained silent. The argument: pre-Columbian black populations. In his second memoir addressed to the Society of Geography in Paris, Rafinesque asserted that black nations existed in the Americas long before the arrival of Christopher Columbus. He did not claim these populations were the only inhabitants, but rather that they were a distinct and ancient presence. Rafinesque based his evidence on three primary pillars. He believed he found deep connections between the languages of certain American tribes and those of African and Polynesian Negroes. He combed through the journals of early explorers like Vasco Núñez de Balboa and Peter Martyr, who noted seeing black men in regions like the Isthmus of Panama. He identified specific tribes, such as the Charruas of Brazil, the Black Caribs of the West Indies, and the Yamasee of the Southeast United States as being Negro or Sooty in complexion. I demonstrated the affinities of their languages with the African and